So there's been a lot of buzz the last few months on AI, and notably around the work that OpenAI has done with the launch of GPT-3 and the ChatGPT interface. But the reality is, in the space, there aren't many people that are talking about practical use cases for these tools. But one of the clear use cases that AI can impact on day one is customer support and customer experience. And so, focusing on those practical use cases, it's applying large language models or LLMs to and pointing them to robust customer support and product knowledge databases. So you can radically change and enhance both the operations required to provide the support to your customers, but then also the end user customer experience. And so your teams are frankly, more productive because they are working with an AI. And at OvationCXM, we're focused on enhancing the customer experience by delivering the right information to the right people at the right time and context. And with that focus, we are integrating GPT-3 into CXM Engine. But GPT-3 is really just one of the handful of ML models that we use to power our platform. So the way that we look at it is we're focusing on using the best tool for that specific job. And it's about doing more with less. So when we look at the impact, so how is this actually being utilized in our teams today? And it's, augmenting internal operations. This is one of the biggest ones, agent assist, or leveraging what we call autocomplete. So auto-completing the various prompts or information to streamline agents' workflow during support interactions. Auto-tagging cases with product or support categories to ensure accuracy moving forward, or suggesting relevant knowledge base articles in real time. And I think the biggest one where GPT really shines is dissecting long form knowledge base articles that are common in enterprise support, but then delivering only the snippets that matter to that specific request. So no longer do our agents need to go and search for information in long form knowledge base articles. We can understand the context and deliver that to them directly conversationally in the interface. And then really the last portion, which is also important, is each of these interactions are now human trained and train the AI for that N+1 support experience. So enhancing that moving forward. But looking at it from an internal perspective is not the only way. There's also a lot of customer facing impacts that, so AI, the assistant that gets built directly into the tool. And so conversational automation, we're looking at, offering highly relevant support as an initial first line of defense, as if you're talking to a human and delivering that contextually relevant conversational experience with your customer. And then when you take that a step deeper, you can start to integrate intelligent smart buttons. So integrating conversational deep dives into specific product elements. And you see that a ton in different training modules. But, really, when you look at it, we want to focus on that's fantastic, but what's the ROI? Where do we get the value from this? And so the biggest reduction that we've seen is reduction in support requests. We regularly see 25 to 35% reduction in support volume. The second is looking at mean time to resolution or average handle time. So augmenting your teams and empowering them with an AI and seeing resolution times get cut in half easily. And then lastly, augmenting agents and from an agent training perspective. Historically, it's taken 6 to 8 weeks for new support representatives to get up to speed and working in the queue. And now we can see that being completed in just 2 to 3 weeks. So those are just a few examples on how we're using AI to fundamentally change the way that organizations and our customers are providing support today, and also, focusing on their customer experience first.